Vitamin B12 is an essential nutrient for the formation of red blood cells, nerve function, and DNA synthesis. B12 deficiency symptoms include anemia, neurological damage, and cognitive decline. Therefore, vitamin B12 is essentially the nutrient for sharp brains. Today, we will discuss 7 food sources of vitamin B12, which is code for how to avoid B12 deficiency. Let us jump right into it. Number 7. Eggs. Protein, B2, and B12 are the primary nutrients of eggs, your breakfast hero. Eggs are also a few foods that originally have vitamins D. In some cultures, eggs are a snack and eaten at any time of the day. If you suspect a low level of B12, maybe consider this option. Egg yolk holds higher nutrients than egg white and is easier for the intestines to absorb. That is why experts recommend eating whole eggs to benefit from everything. What goes best with eggs at breakfast and is also a great source of animal protein? Milk and other dairy products, which we shall be discussing later in the video. They are also a great source of vitamin B12. Number 6. Fortified cereal. Earlier, we described this food option as fortified cereal. Food fortification is adding nutrients that were not originally part of the food. Although not a natural source of B12, eating fortified cereals increases B12 concentrations in people. The only advice is to pick the fortified cereals low in added sugar and high in fiber and whole grain. Go to Whole Foods or Green Eats for the best fortified cereals. Number 5. Fish. There is plenty of fish that contribute to your B12 levels. Canned saltwater fish sardines are one of them. Sardines are also rich in omega-3, which will reduce inflammation of all kinds. The dark muscles of tuna, which is the dark surface right under the fish's skin, is another one that is fortified with B12. Rainbow trout are also high in protein, healthy fats, and you guessed correctly, vitamin B12. All the B vitamins can be found in salmon, one of the best fishes to smoke. Fish has more intrinsic value and is a crucial addition in most diets that are not entirely plant-based. For those on a vegan diet and who cannot eat fish, dairy products, or eggs, as we have mentioned, we have some options like cereal and natural yeast ahead for you. Number 4. Milk and dairy products. Milk, cheese, yogurt are only a few within this category fortified with several minerals and vitamins, including B12. The protein source is confirmed as the easiest form of B12 that your body can absorb, even better than meat or fish. If you are not sure why absorption is necessary, you can watch our previous video detailing the dangers of vitamins B12 deficiency. One large slice of Swiss cheese or a full-fat plain yogurt can provide more than 50% of your daily B12 needs. Before we get to one of our favorite foods, please do to subscribe to our channel for the best in-depth health and diet videos. Number 3. Beef. Comment thumbs up if you enjoy beef. It is a delight, especially when made as a flat iron steak. Well, if you eat one full meal of steak, you have consumed 4 times more than your required B12 value for the day. Beef also contains vitamins B2, B3, B6, zinc, and selenium. Therefore, you are getting so many vitamins from this protein choice. It is advisable to grill or roast beef if you want the high B12 quantity to remain. You also have to select the low-fat cuts of beef to see the results. We would recommend a glass of white wine to wash the meal down. But studies show that excessive drinking can cause B12 deficiency too. So we will not recommend it, but we will tell you that it is a great combo. Cheers! Number 2. Fortified nutritional yeast. Natural yeast is another excellent protein source for vegans. This is yeast grown for food and not for making bread and beer. It is also high in minerals and vitamins. Naturally nutritional yeast does not contain vitamin B12. They are fortified and vegan-friendly, so the supplements added to increase the vitamin B12 value in nutritional yeast make it a high-nutrient food. 2 teaspoons of nutritional yeast in your diet is all it takes. Number 1. Animal liver and kidney. When you start experiencing the benefits of organ meat, you will realize that it is the most nutrient-packed part of animals. Lamb kidney and liver are the top most nutritious meats rich in vitamin B12. Lamb's liver is higher in B1 than beef or other red meats. Additionally, the liver and kidney contain vitamins A and B2, copper, and selenium for your body. If you eat 100 grams of liver or kidney, you have already exceeded your daily target for B12. So, when next you are at the barbecue, check if they have some kidney and liver and insist on having it grilled with some healthy olive oil. It is tasty and good for your overall health. Do you know any supplements that are also helpful to avoid B12 deficiency? You can share the comments for people who cannot eat any of the foods mentioned above for various reasons.